Chef Buck here, and today we are going to open up the new Mueller 5000 Ultimate NASA Hand Blender Extreme. Well, it's not that extreme. This is the middle of the road one. I did a lot of research on buying a hand blender, but it was a waste of time. But this is a 500 watt hand blender. 500 watts, I don't know what that means. I assume that you can jump your car with this if needed.
Whatever.
I couldn't, but I'll get my wife to if necesito. But, oh, this is my mother-in-law's hand blender and I broke it. I broke the plastic casing thing, so I had to buy another one, which I didn't want to do because you don't have to buy new stuff. You just go to the thrift store and you'll find it at a great price. I mean, I've had quite a few hand blenders and I always buy them at the thrift store for like $5 each. I'm getting it from my mother-in-law, so I got to get it new. But this was like 35 bucks, which was sort of in the middle of the road. You know, like there were some of them that were like you'd have to take a mortgage out to get them. And then there were some for less than $20. But this is sort of, this one seemed okay and it was very highly rated. We're going to take it out of the box. We're going to see what's in it.
This is really helpful, like to cream up parts of soup.
Hand blenders are super duper convenient. And this has been a pain in the butt not being able to use
Oh wait,
this.
and let's say the most important thing. Then he put it back in the cabinet.
So when you open your box, you get a thing of paper. And then there's more paper, but it's a different color.
Really? Are we really doing all that?
Let's see, and we got some attachments.
That's not a bad size.
This is kind of long. It feels all right. This is kind of metallic. Sort of looks like, you know, it might be what the space shuttle's made out of. See, that was the problem with this. It was plastic. This is obviously a little sturdier. See, this is plastic, but it's got a little bit of a kind of aluminium coating on there, which wouldn't have cracked as easily as this one did. It fastens on there like that, and then on a lot of them you can just take this part off, and so when you wash it, it's very easy to clean. It's got a little metal blade on the bottom, blah blah blah. Now what I don't like about this is that it is kind of metallic. I like to get it with the kind of a plastic bottom. I'm sort of talking out of both sides of my mouth because I whined about it not being plastic up here, but I want it plastic down here, because you have to be careful using this on like your non-stick pots and whatever, because you can scratch the bottom of your doohickey with that.
Can you froth milk with it?
Here's an attachment. This is a...
that is a milk frother.
Yeah, milk frother, but we'll see what's up with this, but I'm...
Lattes in my future.
Now, I was happy to get this here. This here comes with a whisk, and I like a whisk. I whisk all the time with my little handy-dandy hand whisk, you know? But as I get older and less enthusiastic about life, I don't have the energy, you know, that I once had. So it'll be nice to have this little doohickey, that's what it'll sound like, to whisk things up. Although it is very frail, you know, keeping with, you know, so this is like, we almost look the same. But this is not a very sturdy hoop-to-hoop, and you know how this has the sort of semi-aluminium thing on the outside. This does not. This is all plastic all the time. This could easily crack like this, but we'll see. Come down here, camera girl. When you open the Mueller Ultra Stick Hand Blender 5000, this is what you get. And so, oh no, you don't get this. Now you can come down here. Oh, and you know, we'll see what we do with it. We'll put it on the super duper turbo and blend this up. So there you have it. Boom, it's super duper, and that's what a hand blender does. So if you need a hand blender to do hand blender type stuff, ding! The Mueller 500 watt semi-pro hand blender is the blender for you. When you're through with your blending, you just want to unplug it, bloop, and then you can separate it, almost like the space shuttle, you know, when the bottom part comes and the top part goes, and I'm kind of weak on the sciences. This here, you know, you can wash it up at your leisure. If you want to get it for the milk frother thing, it's not worth it. Also, the whiskey whisk thing, that I was kind of semi-excited about. It's too soft. It's too flimsy. You know, you're better off using a hand whisker. I didn't go over these features in the other thing. Like you start here on low and you hit the power button. Look at that. And it spins. And then if you do it over here and you put it on 9 and you hit the power button, look. It spins. And then there's a turbo button here. And you can move these settings all along there and you hit the turbo button and it spins. So big deal. Who cares? That all being said, I like it. It works great. It's muy fantastico. It's kind of quiet. It almost sounds musical. It's like some early Thomas Dolby. But it's highly rated. It's over on Amazon. It works fine. If you just need a hand blender, you know, it works. Don't buy it for the attachments. Get it for the hand blender-ness of it. And that's it. Thanks for watching our videos. And you know, if you want to find this gravy video, I'll have a link down below, and you can check that out. You know, if you're feeling full of beans or you would like to.